I told you that your resume is probably the first thing that anybody's going to see when you're looking for a job. But another thing that a recruiter can see is actually your LinkedIn. In this video, I'm going to be giving you the tips and tricks that will get recruiters and employers reaching out to you with job offers on LinkedIn. So let's get into it. Before we get into it, one thing I would like you to do for me is to click on the like button and drop a comment if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Remember to share with a friend that might also need this video. So let's get into tips and tricks of writing a resume that will get recruiters reaching out to you. If you don't know what LinkedIn is, I think you probably want to pause this video, open a new tab and look for what LinkedIn is, because it's very important if you are actively looking for a job. If you have a Twitter account or you have a Facebook account and you're looking for a job and you don't have a LinkedIn account, well, I don't know, you probably want to open a LinkedIn account. So go and do that and then come back to watch this video. So the first thing that you will see here is that you want a banner that is simple, nothing complex. The next thing is put a professional headshot. So I'd say a lot of people, you put a picture of you in a party or something, like, put a professional headshot. So let's say you have a picture that you want to upload, but the background is very noisy and you want to use it for your LinkedIn, but you are looking for a way to make it professional like this. All you have to do is go to removebg.com, upload an image. So you choose an image. So let me choose one random image here. So upload an image. Let me upload this. And then when you do that, it's going to remove the background for you. So whatever you have in your background, it's going to remove the background for you. And the next thing you want to do is to click on edit. Edit allows you to choose a random color as your background. So you can as well just choose any color that you want, and then you can click on download, and then you have that image downloaded. So that's the first thing, having a professional headshot, because you don't want a picture where you are doing like this. So you want a picture that is front facing, showing your head and probably a part of your torso. And then the next thing is that you want to have your name. Usually you want your name to look nice. A sentence case, you want your first letter to be uppercase and then the rest to be lowercase. Then after that, you want to write a title. If you are not working somewhere currently, this is probably going to be your prospective title. Say you are applying for a product designer role, or you want to apply for a product marketing role, product engineering role, whatever role you're applying for, you want to add that role here. Another mistake that I see people do a lot on this is that you see people putting a lot of things: designer, CEO. If your company is not making you money, don't put CEO, please, because CEO is like, oh, you already have a job, you have money. So even if you started a company, you don't want to put CEO. So just put the prospective role you are looking for. And the next thing is that for other people, you probably have a little connections. Usually I just advise people to connect with more people so that you can increase your connections. So at this point, you can just go to my profile and follow me. So you can click on follow on LinkedIn. That would really be great. The next thing is, so you connect to people. So if you go to my network, you can see a list of recommended people. So you start connecting with people. But before you connect to people, I would say that you probably want to complete your profile first. So let's continue. Now, the first section that I would like to talk about is the featured section. And what you want to do there is that you want to say you worked on some big project, you worked on some very interesting project, or you even want to add a link to your portfolio. This is where you add it, right? So you click on plus and you can see add post, add a newsletter, add an article, add a link, add a media. So this is where you link to some project that you think will land you a role. You might want to add a media. Say you have a certification that you think is going to help you, right? You want to add that here, right? Say you have your newsletter that you write to, you want to add that here. You have a post that is very good, then you want to add that post to this place, okay? Next thing is, I'm going to be disputing a common notion that you have to constantly post on LinkedIn for you to get attention. You actually don't have to constantly post. By reposting other people's posts or by just liking posts, it brings you up, or it helps your activity on LinkedIn. So you don't have to write posts, you don't have to do anything. Set up your profile, go once in a while, like people's posts, connect to more people. So that's what this activity is for. Then the next thing is your about section. My about, I don't know how good it is, but I'm not looking for a job currently. But I think you probably just want to write a story for yourself. So there was somebody that I'm currently mentoring that is switching career. So if you are switching career, you want to write your story, why you're switching career, the kind of roles you are looking for. So it's basically just like an introduction, like a cover letter, just a summary of your career, what kind of roles you are looking for. I'm interested in building products and stuff like this. You might say, I'm looking for entry level roles and, just stuff like that. So just write a little bit about yourself. Then the next thing is write your experience. So if you've worked somewhere, if you've interned somewhere, you want to list that here. And I know that you might not have a lot of experience, you might not have worked anywhere. If you have not worked anywhere, you can just leave this section blank. But I'm hoping that you've at least even done like a project or an internship or something. So you want to add that here. But one thing you need to know is that under each section, you want to write a list of your responsibility or the things that you achieved, similar to what you have in your resume. So if you have not watched my resume video, go ahead and go and watch it, right? So write a list of things that you achieved, right? A list of things that you did on those roles that you have. You can use, this is where I would say you can use ChatGPT to like reward whatever you want to write. So for example, let's say you worked on a role and you did something and you don't know how to put it properly. Usually what I just do is that you just describe what you did on ChatGPT, and then it's going to like list out point for you and just work stuff for you, okay? Then the next thing is your education. Similar to what you have on your resume, like I said, go and watch my resume video, right? Relevant coursework, some activities that you did. And you might want to add your CGPA, what you graduated with. Also, if you so this is where you list boot camps, courses that you took on Udemy or something. So if you took a course for like 3 months on Udemy, you might want to add it under education, especially if the course you studied in school, say for your bachelor's degree or for your master's degree, is not related to the role you're applying for. For most people that are watching this video, you like are into tech or something. But if it's not, if you say you did not study computer science in school and you took some course or you attended some boot camp, this is where you want to add it to your education. And then under the education, you want to add, if you say you took a boot camp or something, you want to add the things that you did in your boot camp, like the things that you learned in your boot camp. And then if you have graduated from any course, you want to add it under licenses and certifications. Also, projects. So you worked on some design project, you worked on some marketing campaign as a marketer, or you wrote some articles that are very good. You might want to add those under project. If you have people that work together on the project with you, you might want to add that here. Then the next thing is volunteering. This is very good enough. Skills. This is another very important thing. Skills, okay? So you want to add a list of skills that you know, okay? But most importantly, you want to order those skills according to how proficient you are in them or what you want recruiters to see first. So if you click on here, you will see reorder, okay? So you can just click on the reorder and then reorder your skills or the technologies or the things that you know. So you can list up to 50, list as many things as possible. Another very important thing is after you list your skills, then you want to get people to endorse you. So you might reach out to your friends, reach out to people that know you, tell them to it's just as simple as clicking on endorse. So if I go to my friend who is a content marketer, I click on his profile and you can just come to here and just click on endorse. Like, it's very simple. So just get your friends. If you have to, okay, I already endorsed everything. So if you have to rope them, if you have to guilt trip them, whatever, get them to like endorse your skills, especially the ones that you are proficient in, okay? Then the next thing is recommendations. If you've worked somewhere or you've worked with people, tell them to write you a recommendation, okay? So you can ask for a recommendation. So you click on ask for a recommendation and you can fill in the rest, okay? So get people to write you a recommendation. It really goes a long way, because recommendation is basically me saying, oh, I've worked with this person and I trust this person, employ them. So you want to add as many things as possible to your profile. Recommendation, very important, very necessary, okay? honors and award, these are not really necessary. So this is the first thing you need to do. Fill out your profile, let it be filled, and let it be complete. Now that you have your profile all filled up, now you want to do the thing that is really going to get recruiters reaching out to you, which is the most powerful tip, which a lot of people don't know. First thing, like I said, increase your connections. Connect to people that are doing what you want to do, or that in the industry, or that in the companies you want to apply to jobs for, because that's going to improve your visibility to recruiters. It's going to bring out your profile when recruiters search for, oh, I'm looking for somebody that has these skills. And also the reason why I said you should list out all your skills is that if you click on a job, say a software engineering job, you will see that it's saying something about me having skills. 4 skills on your profile match what. So when people post a job on LinkedIn, they put the skills that they want. They say, oh, I need this, I need this. If you don't add the necessary skills, when they are comparing the job posting and your profile, is not going to match up because you only have 4 skills that match what they are looking for. So the more things you know and you put on your profile, the better for you. Then, very powerful tip, click on I want to, right? And you click on find job. This is very powerful. Very, very powerful. I want to find job. And then this is where you can shine. You indicate the roles that you are looking for. So you click on this and you can type in the kind of roles that you are looking for. Okay. So if you are looking for front-end developer role, if you are looking for product designer role, if you are looking for a designer role, whatever role you are looking for, add them here. Okay. Then the next thing is you want to add the locations that you're looking for roles for. So if it's the US, if it's a particular city in the US, if it's a particular city, wherever you're looking for roles, you want to add those. So you can select where you're looking for roles remotely. Say you are in a country and you want roles from another country. You can list those countries or those locations. Say you are in Vancouver, where I am, and then you're looking for roles in New York, the US. You can just say, oh, I want to still stay in Vancouver, but I'm looking for roles that are in New York that I can work remotely from. Then the next thing is very powerful. Select your start date as immediately I'm actively searching. I'm actively applying. This is because you're actively applying. Also, employment types. If you don't have a job currently and you're looking for a job, personally, I just say select all. So select everything, because the more the merrier, okay? And then this is another place to shine. You want to click whether recruiters only should see that you're looking for a job, or all LinkedIn members. Personally, because let's say I have a choice, but personally, I don't like to see open to work on my own profile. But I would advise that you probably want to say all LinkedIn members on your profile. Why is that? You only do recruiters. Only people that have recruiters on their profile are going to see, or something. I think it only restricts to people that have recruiters only. But sometimes the CEO might be looking for people. Sometimes people don't, some organizations don't have recruiters specially. And if you select recruiters only, it's not going to probably show your profile to those people. So all LinkedIn members or recruiters only, whichever one. If you have a choice like me and, or you don't like to see this open to work on your profile, you can just click on recruiters only. That still works very well. That's what I used, and I got recruiters reaching out to me. Okay, so select recruiters only and just wait for the magic. Like, wait for people to start reaching out to you. And that's like all the tips that I have for you for your LinkedIn. And I think if you can work on some of these, I can bet it with you that you're going to start getting people reach out to you for jobs. If you have not liked my video, this is the point to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Adios.